One of my stories are based in India. The language probably that I use is more influenced by Europe and outside because uh, in India there's a lot of melodrama and I don't use melodrama. When I don't use melodrama, it seems like the influence is from outside. So all those things kind of make it look like Western, but essentially the film and the characters are very rooted, very Indian, and most of my stories are inspired from or based on actual incidents, so which also lends itself the color of the region it's coming from. I like the use of colors because colors sometimes kind of compensate for a lot of other things that you can't do within the constraint of the budget. And I like my films to engage the audience. I like my films to constantly. I like genre films. I like stories to engage the audience. I like them to constantly pull them in. And colors sometimes serve a big purpose because they lend a mood. They sometimes lend a lot of credibility to the. Many times I don't have budget for a lot of production design, so I use colors. Many colors. I started using colors because of that. First time I used a lot of colors was a movie called my first two movies, March and Black Friday, because in the police torture scene, I didn't have money to get fake blood, so I just turned the torture room red. So I didn't need to show blood. So that's how I started using colors. So and red is a very violent color in a way if you use it in that way. And I like shadows because I like blacks and shadows because it kind of creates curiosity. It creates curiosity. It is moody. It creates a sense of suspense that you don't know, and shadows also create a sense of unease. So I like to do that with movies. The whole idea of this film also came from the fact that here's this man who we fear, who we call a serial killer. He's a man who kills. And there's this other man who is a policeman, who is the authority. And he uses all sorts of excuses, but he does the same thing. So this film is actually about this serial killer talking about his superiority over all the other people who use different excuses to kill. So in a way, it's for me, it's also a very political thing because he's talking about my intention to kill is pure. I kill because I want to kill, whereas you are killing because of some religious reason, or maybe you're angry, or it was an impulsive thing and you did not know it, or it's not your mistake, or some other reason or the other. So that's the thing that he's comparing. He says, I'm purer than you are. And I'm purer than all those other people who are killing in the name of religion, who are like traveling what's going on in Syria, what's going on in the world, what's going on everywhere else. And I am just a killer, and I kill because I want to kill. So he thinks he's far superior to the world, and in the process of it, he's making a much larger statement. For me, that is what was key to the film.